Make these niggas rap again,
Hey, I'm walking niggas down with that 4 pound when they go down. That Pakistan chop and knock his forehead to the low ground. Daily where I'm birth, blood spreading through the turf. But it's a lot of niggas there was out here fucking up.
What up, though? OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny at Retired from the Streets TV. And welcome to another edition of Retired from the Streets, right? Check this out. 1999, right? I told y'all the story, one of my biggest stories, how I got pimped in prison, revolves around me being a victim of the Interstate Transfer Compact, or Interstate Compact Transfer, which meant that different states could take their inmates and transfer them to your state, and they can do time in your state if they were overcrowded. So in this case, Michigan was overcrowded, right? So they needed places to house all these inmates that was coming in the 90s. All these dudes was coming in, young dudes like me. We was in that, boy. We was statistics, filling them prisons up, right? Where they gonna send us? Supposedly they're overcrowded. So what they did was sign a contract with Virginia, Greensville Correctional Facility in Virginia. Shout out to Banky Pound, 'cause I know that's his stomping grounds on Virginia. And everybody that put me hip to Banky, I appreciate that, 'cause the brother is a real motivation. So anywho, they sent us to Virginia, because Virginia had a big prison, Greensville. It's like 3 prisons in one, super huge. Death row down there and all that, right? Send us down there to do our time because they didn't have room to house us. They randomly picked you out. So when I get down there, first hit the yard, different vibe, of course. For one, the inmates is a lot more welcoming and hospitable. Even though you locked up, they ain't on your neck like, okay, you an inmate, you a convict, you got to go through hell. We gonna take all your civil and human rights from you, right? No, they really wanted to work with you and make sure you had a successful transition throughout the course of the process, right? Or you doing your time, to the point where some of them chicks was choosing up, right? So check this out. We down there, and I guess this was like the melting pot of prisons at the time, because you had a diverse yard mixed with dudes from Delaware, Connecticut. My man Sincere, shout out Sincere from Patterson, New Jersey, that I met down there on that yard. Dudes that was from all up and down the East Coast. Some dudes that caught their case in Delaware or Virginia that was from New York. You feel what I'm saying? You had dudes from Ohio down there. So Ohio, Virginia, Michigan, Delaware, Connecticut, like I said, New Jersey, and there was one more I'm forgetting. Anywho, just imagine that. You got all these different dudes, different lingos, different ways of handling stuff in the streets and on the prison yard, right? Different ways that they street culture and all that. It works different. And they handle things a lot differently. So, not to mention, a lot of times people from other areas, just because you're from another area, just don't like you. So all this tension is going on this yard, and we sharing a gym at the time. I didn't think Greensville Correctional was really ready for that, because it might have been new for them too. It definitely was new for inmates in Michigan, going to another state doing time with a whole new inmate number, whole new set of rules, being told if you F up down here, you subject to our laws, including the death penalty, right? So hooping going on. Now, like I told y'all before, I never was into sports in prison. I was into them books and that bag. I was hustling, I was working out, and I was into magazines, them books, studying, trying to get my business plan together, because I ain't never wanted to come home and start from scratch and be broke. So that was my thing. So when I'm watching all my dudes, TX, Raymond X, Ronnie X, EX, Black X, Red X, Eastside X, Tommy X, you got all these dudes, not just them, the Melanic brothers that was down there with me, right? We talking about also Sunni Muslim brothers that was down there with me from Michigan that was cool with me. Nation of Islam brothers, Moorish American brothers, right? You get what I'm saying without me going through the whole gamut of everybody, right? Hebrew Israelites. And the Hebrew Israelites are solid because they let us lock in with their service down there. But you got all these dudes that's like kind of like on the hoop court that's fanatical with it, and they take it to the heart. And I told you before, when dudes is on them hoop courts, on them football fields and everything, gambling, everything they going through get expressed through that game. If they didn't get a phone call, if they couldn't get through with a phone call, they didn't get no commissary, their money ain't touching time, that JPay ain't come like they thought they was, them pictures got fumbled through by the mail room, and they kept some pictures, dudes will take out anything they going through on you because you is an easy target, right? And you on the court with them. I'm watching this over the course of 2 or 3 games. All these dudes arguing and getting damn near to the ball. What's up? People got to grab him. It was getting too damn tense. And I'm just a dude who got my man passed me a blade. Like, this was like my second blade. I only grabbed the knife on tip once, a blade, right? I've had several of them though through the course of my incarceration, just for protection purposes, right? So my man Damon X, right, hand me a blade. Hold this down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Watch our back. Hold us down, right? Because I was about the only one in the hoop. I'm on the side, getting me some push-ups in, some jumper jacks, some squats, watch them do their thing. I see, this is about the third or fourth game, and these was dudes from I want to say like Rhode Island, Connecticut, some damn where, I don't remember, right? They wasn't from Michigan. And it was just like the hooping that was getting too aggressive, like, I'm talking about, boom, check up, D up, all this stuff. Like, dog, you doing too much. And dudes wasn't caring about that. One dude actually slapped this white boy, and listen, man, I don't know why they keep thinking white boys soft. White boys in Michigan, they listen, they be on tip. You not understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes I know from Michigan, the ones I know, dude took this dude, you feel me? They got the scrapping in the corner. He didn't put him in the white boy didn't put him in one of them locks on the headlock tip, but got him down, right? This dude can't breathe. He tapped out, right? He slapped this man, though. I'm surprised he didn't boom, boom, boom. Dog he slapped him, but it kind of, you know what I mean? He nicked him, but still, you slapped me, bro. These dudes in the corner going at it, fighting. This don't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but this is just part of the tension that's down there. When I seen these dudes posting up and passing stuff this game, I'm the only one paying attention, really, because I'm not really in the throes of it. But I see the argument. I see dudes from the other side of the court, because it was segregated. This side of the court was Detroit, Michigan, and all that type of stuff. That side was, man, I want to think. Was it Youngstown? Was it Ohio? It was somebody else that they had a problem with. And it might have been a mixed group of dudes, and this was all Michigan dudes, and these dudes just dudes from different places who happened to house together, and they was cool with each other. But I see them passing. You know what I mean? When you see stuff passing, dudes grabbing stuff and whatnot, like, hold on. This ain't just it's tense, it's quiet, it's too organized. It looked like something going on. When a basketball game going on, and everybody on the sideline like this and doing all this and tucking stuff, something ain't right. And I'm telling bro, hey man, tighten up, man. I think dog them over there clutching. I think they got weapons on them, bro. I think they clutching, man. So what y'all want to do? They're like, man, we don't give a F. And I'm like, this is not the time for this. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get past that wild phase in my prison bed, kinda. You know what I mean? I thought I did anyway. I wilded out after that. But I didn't get past that to the point, like, that knife incident where I almost got dude together, the African dude, that scared me enough a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Because all I'm thinking about is, I don't care how gangster you is, man. The idea of I'm in here and I got an out date and I can do something and never come home, I don't care how gangster you is. That ain't cool. That'll do something to your soul. And I'm in this boy like, look, if it's got to go down, it got to be life or death. It got to be immediate threat. And I'm telling these dudes that because I still got a position of authority with dudes, right? I still got a position amongst my brother as far as, you know what I mean, being a dignitary. So we kick it. I'm like, nah, bro. We ain't about to get in nobody else affairs, nobody else beef or nothing like that. If it's basketball, I keep it basketball. Now check this out, right? They get into the game and they still want to play. I can't leave because they got it closed off until that hour is over anyway. And then on top of that, these my man, so my brother man, I'm not going nowhere. When I see the play, I see dude intentionally foul the young brother. He swept him with his arm as he went up. Dude fell, and it seemed like dog was gonna lay there forever. He hopped up, rushed at him, really jumped on dog neck, grabbed him, right, fall down with him, holding him. Now, dude swinging. His man's he's swinging, trying to get little bro off of him. Little east side. These dudes from the other side of the court, they run into their man's aid, right? I'm like, oh my God, why they can't keep it one-on-one? Because as it's building up, I know I might have to jump in this too. I ain't not with this, but I'm not with it. I'm gonna go home. You hear me? My main objective is to get this bread, probably knock one of these thick Virginia CO broads, and then go home. I don't want to be down here rumbling with these dudes, wrestling on the floor. I got on crispy blues and white shoes. You feel me? They rambling. These two other dudes come to help them. Then some dudes on our side, hey, it ain't going down like that. So then dudes start squaring off. And I see one dude whip out the wata. I said, oh my God. So I had the clutch boy behind my back. And I walk over there. I'm like, what's the problem, man? Listen, hold on. So me and another brother Thomas X, not the Thomas X that love boys, another Thomas X, Tommy X, we talking and like, hold on, bro. And we kind of get in the middle of everybody, right? So I kind of, I got on a little long sleeve, boy, because it's kind of cold, right? So I kind of stash it in my sleeve and I'm talking and we kicking it. This is the power of words amongst men. Men who got their life right. Men who sound-minded, whose spiritual resolve is being strengthened. This is the power of words. The brother Tommy X say, dog, they would love to see us cut each other to pieces on this basketball court, bro. That's why I put on this red today. I think they would love to see the blood flowing in streams, bro. They'd love to see that, man. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with like, man, we can go in, man. A couple dudes weren't trying to hear that. Everybody not trying to hear that back to Africa and my brother stuff. Dudes like, and this, man, F that. Man, look, your man's foul. We sick of every day he got something to say. He petty. He a hacker. He fouling. No, I'm like, this is exactly what we're saying. Bro, it's basketball, right? It's basketball and ain't no rules. This is like, when you playing 21 and all that, ain't no rules like the NBA. Ain't no technical foul, ain't no ref, ain't no all that. That's whack. But I told dude, dog, I seen you clip the young brother though, bro. That wasn't even necessary, bro. You clipped him, he laid there. I don't know if he was hurt or he just was dealing with it, but you clipped him. All of this tension, all this power that's harnessed for the wrong thing, for death, destruction. They got blood in their ass. And I'm like, just imagine what we can do if we come together, bro, on some real stuff. And I ain't trying to be funny. All you dudes from different states, man. All you did, now just listen. All you dudes from different territories who say y'all was hell of a dudes in y'all territory. Imagine 10 dudes from different territories that's hell of a dudes coming together with a hell of a plan. Imagine that energy when it's harnessed and it's consistent. This is what I was on. I was really on nation building time. So when y'all hear my stories, and I ain't talking about bopping nobody upside the head or slitting nobody and cutting nobody and all that, that was an easy way out. And I already told you, my big bro told me when my first year in, it's a thinking man's game, little comrade. It's a thinking man's game. That day on that basketball court, I seen so many dudes ready to pull them swords and go at each other. And it was so unnecessary. And I was just like, damn, over the basketball game. But I had to remember, it's deeper than basketball. It's deeper than rap. Everything we see when somebody act out is usually a symptom to a much bigger disease. That bigger disease usually is self-hatred, low self-esteem, the need to be to seek approval, right? The need to have somebody justify or quantify who you are, right? Come on now. So when I'm looking at this is why my learning process and my growth process was different than a lot of dudes who did time, because I internalized it. I wanted to feel every day of my prison bids. Even when I messed up over and over again, I wanted to feel it. I didn't want to avoid it. I didn't want to distract myself with the basketball court or the gambling tables or none of that, the girly books. None of that. I just wanted to focus on how can Ken be a better, stronger, more efficient Ken. How can Ken get his kings rising on when he come home? You hear what I'm saying? How can I do that? How can I break the chains? You see them chains being broke on his shirt? This is what I was on then. This is what I'm still on now. This is why I talk to y'all the way I talk to y'all. Yeah, I could have told y'all the story about somebody getting bloodshed and this going down and that going down. But that's not what this was about, right? This was about brothers who looked at each other in the middle of something that could have been a war, right? And understand that we was more powerful together than we were apart. And they said, you know what, bro? Y'all right, man. But listen, this is what we got to do from now on. From now on, it's a problem. We're going to establish protocol in the yard. And that's exactly what we did. Because that was what we was used to doing in Michigan. It was about establishing protocol. And it was about, like, if we got a problem with somebody, we come to the heads. If there's a head, if not, establish one. Find out who's more diplomatic amongst y'all, who ain't quick to fall off the handle. And let's come together and let's do something real. So today on this episode, I want to challenge everybody who watching this video, who watched previous videos, get in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button first, the notification bell, and like it if you like it. If not, don't worry about it. However, what I want to do is challenge y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know where y'all are from and what y'all specific, unique skill set is. And if you don't have one, what you would like to learn. Because as I build this channel and we become more curriculum based, and as I'm putting together all these notes and figuring out what exactly we need to incorporate into the curriculum without overdoing it. I want everybody input. I want everybody to be a part of this. I want y'all, no matter where y'all at in the world, to feel like y'all growing with me and to actually be growing with me. Can we do that? Get in the comment section, figure out how we can collaborate and start building up my retirement community. You know, that's what we're going to be classified as, the retirement community. And it's about everybody who retiring from the stress, from the drama, from the streets, from prison, and getting their life on track consistently with spiritual information, mental tools to help them out, right? You know, and then really put each other on. That's what we need to be doing. It's nation building time, man. Definitely nation building time, man. Anyway, I'm talking a lot like I usually do. Shout out to my man. I forget his name. I think his name Melvin. He like 6 minutes in. I'm still waiting. There, let me shout him out. I got to. Please, if y'all don't wait, give me a second. Hold on. I got to shout brother out because he was on my head. Let me go to my YouTube studio. What's his name is? He say... Damn, where he at? 6 minutes in, still waiting. Somewhere. Damn, I'm going to shout you out tomorrow, bro. I can't find your comment because I commented on it. But shout out to bro. I know I get along with it, man. Anywho, I love y'all. OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny at Retire from the Streets TV and...